I suppose some introductions are in order.
Owls fascinate me. They have a lot of responsibility.
Well, I suppose... No. Can I help you? Ah, you're the new fifth?
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escorts to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig.
Still, dreadful way to go.
It was dreadful.
Interesting perspective.
It's all still a bit of a blur.
Didn't mean to press.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. I'm sure you'll find...
Are you saying...
Seems I'm... It was good meeting.
Oh, my mother makes them. If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me.
If I had to pick a favorite professor, I'd choose Garnet. Underneath that chipper persona lies a...
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know. Interesting tactic. I'm Imelda, by the way.
Perhaps Professor...
Precisely. Perhaps one of these... Speaking of which...
Are you a keen?
Not really. Also, it's...
Do you have a lot of...
I make... There's no...
Goodbye, Imelda.
Do you think they're hiding from us?
I think I heard one.
Ah, nice to meet you, Ominous. Well,
Do let me know if I...
were you expecting?
Most not and for...
Did that suit...
It is...
Thank you, Ominous.
Pleasure was all mine.
Is the new fifth-year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Good morning.
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected... your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type... After much discussion. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Revelio.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up.
Revelio.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide? Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like
Revelio.
inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Revelio.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb. Happily, judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say
He did, Professor.
he's been my suspicion.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins, and I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume... Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And
Yes, Professor.
come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade.
Revelio. It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our path... Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talk?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead, and she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster.
Understood, Professor.
Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally... Speaking of guides, and why don't I show you the clever enchantment we include? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you
This will be incredibly helpful.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. I shall reach out when I have... For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on...
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
I'm truly sorry. I cannot do this for all eternity. If I could undo all that happened that day, I would. He wants.
You can't seem to log.
Some of us don't necessarily want them to get back to the letter.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of throwing the marbles out, that's it! Happens to the best of us. Splendid! Stay focused. Excellent control there. Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this. There we go.
Accio!
That's it!
Lisa. Yes!
Not to worry.
Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Accio!
Well done.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this. Phew.
Accio!
Very good.
Bishop. There we go. Brilliant. Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Accio!
A perfect score. Remarkable. Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your... way out.
Good game back then. Took me weeks to become proficient. Took weeks for me to...
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I transferred here from Wagad. My mother received an offer to teach divinity. Before I knew it,
Is Wagadu much big?
Wagadu School of Magic is a lot, but it never seemed intimidating or over.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, and then it just met.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive, not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I think until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans. If
A
you're
word,
sorry to cry.
if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of... Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Oh man, I should make it Assassin's Creed where I can just vault over it. Yeah.
Revelio.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprise Levioso. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This Levioso. Good form.
I know.
For your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do enjoy my duel. If only all of my students were this adept.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my... A classroom duel is one...
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever... Again, well done today. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Okay, with that.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned? Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. Till next time.
Revelio. Protego! Revelio!
Oh, not again! Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as for only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek. He tried to stop me, did Rancorous come, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed as he did, so I took my revenge to
Revelio. Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Levioso. Revelio.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist. And, to liven things up, the winner...
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining part.
I agree. Besides, your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Levioso.
Impringo.
Act like a winner.
Protego.
Levioso.
Don't shy
my way now.
Leviosa! Expulso!
Leviosa!
You're better than that! Dindo! Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Again, congratulations on your first cross. Hope to see you back here again.
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
Just wait till I've grown a bit. Then we'll see how well you do.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Why would Black want to be headmaster of Hogwarts?
Oh.
Revelio.
I can appreciate Hogsmeade all year round, but there's nothing like it after a fresh snowfall. Anyone been into Albie Weeks' shop lately? I'm always looking for an excuse to go to St.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, Excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well.
They did, Professor.
Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what...
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details. Mention...
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a stream. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you... In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet... Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade, I mentioned... We've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seed...
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander, you've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic...
Can you tell me more about the potions shop?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when... I shall explain more about them when you begin work.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in... Mr. Ollivander is a gent... I would trust no one else.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed...
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable... He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's under...
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the... No time to waste. This...
Revelio.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one. It fixes things right up, makes a broken object...
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one. As Professor Weasley mentioned, a number of your professors have agreed to do so as well. But first, each shall ask... I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to...
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience. Such experience is invaluable.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. Professor, why must I...
They are meant to... Good luck, and I...
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Leviosa! Got it. flying page must be around here somewhere.
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoil sports. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I bought my gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping... Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls.
Gobstones? Sounds like...
That's what I tried to tell her. People can be so cruel. Just because this... Imelda is one of the worst losers. And now those poor...
Rather an overreaction.
I'll say. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a self...
Haven't you any friends?
Not really.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high...
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If... I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jack...
Accio! Brilliant. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! Levioso! I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
Thinking putting Black in charge of a bunch of children. He hates children.
Professor Black...
Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Flattened by a Strela.
So you say.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Accio. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about. Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Accio! I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! Revelio!
My parents were thrilled to hear that Black was being put in charge. Our families have been friends for centuries.
Does Professor Black have children of his own?
Poor It's about time Hogwarts put someone like Black in charge. Perhaps now we can stop all these disgusting mudbloods from ruining the school.
Do you suppose Black's children are as condescending and ill-tempered as he is?
If only Black had the power to choose the then we could get rid of muggleborns like garlic.
I was trapped on the grand staircase for an hour.
Levioso! I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your...
Really? I didn't think it...
common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours, after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future... Now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room...
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a...
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together. Very well, off I go.
I trust the preliminary I can... Marvelous. You clear... Let us give the old mending charm. Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that bronze statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo. Reparo. Revelio.
Wonder how sharp Injun is now.
Assured of peace and quiet. Madam
Revelio.
I'm still struggling.
Startled. So many of them use remembers. I'll be sure never to go into that.
Since when should it matter what anyone looks like?
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Well.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and Is this your first foray into...
It is. I haven't left the...
Well, I shall endeavour to be the... Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Revelio.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't...
Accio!
You think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely.
Revelio.
It's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps
Revelio.
I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Revelio!
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
Revelio!
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and...
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Revelio!
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise?
Revelio!
I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state.
Revelio!
Mr. Moon is quite the character.
Revelio!
Fran thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Revelio!
I met the Hogwarts caretaker the other day.
Revelio!
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I take it you've had a
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. Of course it is not without complex. Stay the course.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown.
And I, too, see. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful, but I shall let Professor Weasley do the tea. A potting table and a potions.
I believe so, sir.
Good. If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Can't imagine how muggles get by without magic.
Blooming beard. Not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps... Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it. A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did...
Good. Different. I sent...
A match? Your connection seems...
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heart and the bond between you. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability.
That sounds wonderful, Mr.
I'll let you get to it.
House elves and wizard kinds.
Revelio.
I'm just trying to practice. I'm sure.
Accio. Levioso.
Swish and
Revelio. Reparo.
Let's see the perfect.
Welcome to J.
Revelio. Pardon?
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawak. Though, I don't believe it.
It's my first time in Hogs.
Is it really? You'll have read it on the sign. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect.
You're the student she sent the... I set your things aside immediately. I suspected... Is it not the most fascinating art?
Are potions really that...
They may not be as it's your first time. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of you. But for now, let's get... Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
What a failure is a good thing. Builds character. Oh, I don't think anyone at the ministry works a day in their life.
Revelio. Revelio.
I wish I'd paid more.
Revelio. Reparo. Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Reparo. Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Lumos. Reparo. Revelio.
Well, hello there.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seat.
Ah, the Dittany. Merlin's beard.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it.
Well, bravo. Name's Timothy I keep the cart out.
I suppose.
In addition to But what? Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Anyone can run a shop.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
You don't ever want to find yourself in the pocket of one who knows the Cruciatus
I officially have all of my...
Excellent. I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually. And Protego.
What was that?
A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done! Protego! That's right, you lumbering louts. He's faltering. A few more hits to do the job.
Goodness! A
second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Repairer. A moment if you would.
I'll go and see what he wants.
Good as new. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Repairer.
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
Revelio.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery. In fact,
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something. I own Gladrag's wizardware and among my inventory. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter,
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
it's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The Three Broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more Revelio of the items. Should you be inclined, you're very... Use my shop at your leisure.
Revelio. Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go. Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the 2 of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Revelio. 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 Reparo. Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Lumos. Reparo. Levioso. Accio. Reparo. Lumos. Protego. Revelio.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good...
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon. Don't want to risk another detention for getting...
Revelio. Revelio.
I enjoy having lunch down by the...
It's astonishing to me that the 5 lads I share a dorm with don't accumulate half the mess my makes at home.
All I have is my brother.
Revelio. 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 Professor!
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece.
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor.
Goblin silver! Ranrock used it to control the...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he...
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblin...
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the... No, I dare say after what happened...
They're after the locket.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription when I read it aloud. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we... If our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit. Before...
But, sir, how dangerous could the library be?
Perhaps we are only after a book, but once you've honed your defensive magic further... I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Revelio.
Too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
That young'un's now a teacher herself.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain... As such, you are to learn Incendio, handy for lighting torches. And, when necessary, defend...
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, you may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how... When you're finished, come and see me. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Oh, do shut
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Lumos. Reparo.
I think so. We shall see who shows up. I know, Sebastian. I know.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next...
Why, yes it is. I'm ready for another round.
I'm ready. Let's...
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
Reparo. Levioso. Lumos. Levioso. Accio. Lumos.
Levioso.
Levioso. Lumos. Potato. Stupid bot. There goes my wager. Potato. Lumos. Reparo.
Act like a winner.
Levioso.
That's all you've got? Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Bravo.
I gave it...
You did indeed. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning. I'll let you know when we're ready. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Leviosa.
Keep trying.
Accio.
Excellent form.
Leviosa.
Good one.
Leviosa. Leviosa.
Next time, perhaps.
Leviosa. Accio.
That's it. I'd say that's enough practice.
Thank you, Lucan. Assignment's all finished.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to...
I finished all of the tasks you gave.
Glad to hear it. Then
Should be, Professor.
your spellcasting has... I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady. Good work.
Incendio. Incendio. Revelio.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well. You must continue to work with her. And, that said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately...
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to... I shall find you when I've completed whatever...
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea. Sebastian, there you
are. You promised. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention.
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this portkey.
A portkey? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about...
Understood. Your secrets...
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being...
And I am. Meet me outside.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid... Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves it.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madame Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst... She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my...
Thank you, Spat.
Revelio.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. Give it a try. Quieter than a jobberknoll. Still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. I said I'd get you in, and I...
Is someone there?
The key. Here it is.
Goodness gracious, what a mess!
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book. Revelio.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clear. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can...
Revelio!
Because Merlin knows everyone.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Revelio!
We must remain unseen.
Revelio. Revelio.
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Reparo. Revelio. Revelio. Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. That's it. Revelio. Revelio. Where might this lead? Revelio. Reparo. I need to wake up that rune over there. Revelio. Not surprising. Guards at the ready. Revelio. Protego. Incendio. Protego. Incendio. This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me. It is a book after all.
Revelio.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again!
I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Incendio! Accio! Revelio.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say.
Revelio.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's...
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it...
I want to hear everything. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was...
I think I know, sir. I saw two...
Another pensive. Godric's...
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was the first memory showed him and 3 other professors.
Miriam was right.
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did.
Why those memories? Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that...
What will you tell them about Miss...
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the minister. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment.
I understand.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.